Welcome to Accounting Lesson 8-1, Work Together. In this section, you're doing what's called adjusting entries. And you've already done all your planning. This is your worksheet. This is where you do your planning and your figuring on, because you're allowed to erase and do whatever on this thing. But when you get to formal documents, it's not supposed to be erased. It all should be nice and neat. That's one reason why we do that. And, okay, now you've done your worksheet. That's what this is. And they're only giving you part of the worksheet. That's why it's called a partial worksheet up here in the instruction. And I'm sorry about the little thing. So they're just giving you the information you need. They're not showing you the trial balances. They cut it out so that it's shorter. You can see it all easier if you arrange your paper right. It says a worksheet for the month ended July 31st of the current year is given below. Also given are the general journal and the general ledger accounts. Here's your general ledger accounts. And so you have to journalize your adjusting entries. It's pretty easy. This is pretty easy. You know you have to have your debit first whenever you post. Oh, first thing, we need to know that we're doing adjusting entries. Okay? And it says July is a month. And the day is the 31st, of course. And they're not going to make you put in the year, evidently. So we have supplies, but if you notice, it's a credit. So we have to have our debit come first. And I guess I do have to bring this over and scroll down so you can see it. And our two debits are supplies expense and insurance expense. So this shows up. This is what we used up throughout this accounting period cycle. Or it could be, for this purposes, it's a month. But it could be over a year's time. When we do financial documents for the IRS, they normally want to look at either a quarter or a year's worth of information. So here we have supplies expense. And what do we use up? Supplies, right? Reference number. Do we need one? I mean document number. We don't need one, see? Reference number, when we post these to the general ledger accounts, that's where they go. But to keep in correct posting order, you do not post until after. You go through, you put your amount for your expense, $713. And you credit $713. Whoops. A little dyslexia going on there, sorry. Now we're also going to go through, and we can go ahead and put the other transaction, because when we post, we can post at the end, just as long as we post it in the correct order. Okay? So we have insurance expense. What in the world is that? There we go. Insurance expense. The amount is $300. Prepaid insurance, right? Now, we've used up $300 worth. That's what's gone. Okay, when you post, what account do we need to go to? Well, supplies expense. See how that scrolled down? Okay. What month is it? Well, it's July. It's the 31st. Now, whoa. I guess that didn't work. Okay. There we go. We're posting from General Journal 4. G4. How much? $713. How come that didn't work again? And we carry the balance over, $713. Then we take this account number and we put it on supplies expense. I wonder how come my number lock is not working. Okay, then you post to supplies. See the transition? You don't put this number in until you have all the information in here. Some of my students like to take shortcuts. Hopefully you guys aren't having that problem. You're doing it correct and you're awesome students, right? Okay, now here we're doing the 31st. Our reference number is G4. We have a credit of $713. And we take this account number 140 and we stick it right here. You guys remember posting, right? Okay, insurance expense. Now we're stuck in this little mode where, oh no. There we go. Sometimes you just have to play with things a little bit and make it work. We got July 31st, G4 for General Journal 4, and we're debiting it for $300. I don't know why it's, there we go. Then we carry it over, $300 balance. We take the account number, 520, sorry. Put it there. Then we go to prepaid insurance. Journalize that, the 31st. It's crediting it for $300. Now we have to do our math. We've used up $300. We have $900 left in prepay. Right? If I made a math there, you do it right, not me. Okay? 150. Alright, that's all there is to it. It's not hard. Adjusting entries are pretty easy. All you're doing is taking the information from the adjustment columns. Let me see if I can do this without kicking this out. From the adjustment columns, and you're journalizing them, and then you're posting them to the accounts. Ooh, did you see a mess up? My G4 didn't stay. Or did I skip it? I hope not. Anyways, so you can tell I'm having one of those days. So you have a great day, and you work really hard. You get this done, you get the on your own done, and you get the application done, and you're ready for the next section. I'm sure you'll have time for it too. Have a great day.